What's going on, everyone? We got a good one today. We're going to be going over Stipe Miocic. His injury, is it fake? Is it real? What's going on with Jon Jones? Is Tom Aspinall stepping in? We're going to go over the whole story, how the accusation started, and what everyone's response is. So with that, let's get right into it. This is Tom Aspinall. He posted a YouTube video calling out Jon Jones and Stipe, and on this he's claiming that Stipe is injured and that the fight hasn't even been signed. So let's go ahead and dive right into it.
But there's nothing announced yet. These are all rumours. I'm hearing rumours that Stipe is potentially injured. These are stuff that I'm hearing from inner circles. Stipe, I believe his birthday was yesterday actually. I see, and he's 42 years old. The guy's going to be injury prone. Jon Jones, million miles on the clock. He's going to be injury prone. Me, I'm ready to go, man. I'm not even in my prime yet. I'm hungry for it. I'm not sure these two guys are, but I am. I'll fight either of them for the undisputed title on any notice. I'm ready.
In the event that the fight does happen and Jones wins, Aspinall requested that he pass the undisputed title to him as he exits the octagon.
Jon Jones, I know you got your fight coming up. Apparently, it's in November against Stipe Miocic. Nothing has been announced or signed yet, as far as I'm aware. But if that does happen, I'll be there. I'll be ready to jump in with either of you guys for the undisputed title if one of you is going to pull out. But if you successfully defend against Stipe in November, I will be there in the crowd. I'll be there front row. I want you to hand me the undisputed title as you walk past me, please. Thank you.
With Jones recently throwing his phone into a pool, however, the champion might not get the memo. Ariel Helwani shut down rumors of Stipe Miocic being injured. He tweeted saying, "I'm told the rumor that Stipe is injured and out of the Jones fight is one."
Buzz Brands offers a wide variety of high-quality, low-cost, and low-dose THC options. It's made for the functional person who uses THC, whether it's to enhance life, for pain, or for mood. They have energy drinks, my personal favorite, gummies, shots, and ice creams, guys. Whenever you make a purchase, enter Bear in the notes. On August 25th, I'll pick 2 or 3 of y'all, and we'll send y'all a huge care package of random items from Buzz Brands, guys. That's buckabuzz.com. Enter Bear in the notes. Let's get back to the show. True. You know, in case you thought it was 20% not true, it's 100% not true. So, Stipe, there's injury rumors coming from Tom Aspinall. He's saying, hey, he's injured, and that also the fight isn't even signed, which I don't believe I've heard anything about a contract getting signed. And so I wanted to go over what everyone's response was. The first one's Ariel Helwani, obviously. Thank you, MMA Zone. And then let's see what Stipe posted. So yeah, Stipe posts this, you know, he's like more on OnlyFans. That was his response to Tom Aspinall's thing. So you know what, to me, doesn't look too injured. He's dancing, looks very limber. So with that, let's see Jon Jones' response. This is that video that the MMA Zone posted. I'm going to post the whole thing on here.
1. Don't answer 2. Don't answer 3. Don't answer 4. Don't answer 5. Don't answer 6. Don't answer 7.
And so if you haven't seen the popular, let me see if I can find it. Here's
the name to don't answer 1. Don't answer 2.
This is the popular little meme video that's going on right now. It's Dana White calling in for Jon Jones to fight Tom Aspinall because he is stepping in. And so with that, it's looking like Jon Jones is shutting down that he's injured. Maybe Stipe is injured, like a tweak in his elbow, tweak in his ankle, or something like that. Pure speculation. I'm just going off of a possibility here. Tom Aspinall has heard about it. So is Jon Jones and Dana White, but they're confident that the injury is going to heal, quote-unquote injury, or just a bump or a bruise is going to heal by November because we have plenty of time, so there's no time to worry. Think about also right now something that's similarly happening where I'm drawing from that is going to be the Merab and O'Malley fight. Merab cuts his eye open, posts it on his Instagram. Dana White calls him a fucking dumbass. Sean O'Malley calls him a fucking dumbass. Everyone's just I can't even talk right now, talking shit about this guy for posting the cut right before the fight. I don't know if Merab is going to get out of the fight, but Dana White said it's no big deal. The fight is still on, so it could be a situation like that, but it's just funny, man. Jon Jones doesn't want any bit of Tom Aspinall. I know I've been saying this since like the beginning of this YouTube, but Jon Jones doesn't want Tom Aspinall. And if you want more proof of that, I'm going to go ahead and click play on this. This is Dana White after the Contender Series, which, by the way, if you did not watch on Tuesday, guys, get on ESPN Plus. It's worth the, $100 a year or whatever it is whenever you buy a pay-per-view. It is a freaking banger-ass fights. It's like, I know if you watch The Ultimate Fighter, you may be like, hey, well, The Ultimate Fighter, the fights aren't that good. On the Dana White Contender Series, it is nothing but guys who are hungry, trying to get that knockout, trying to get that finish, trying to impress Dana White. It is a freaking fireworks almost every single fight. So I'm going to recommend that to you, but this is the press conference. After that, talking about Jon Jones, kind of glazing him up a little bit, and let's see what Jon Jones says in response to this.
Today, let's get started with Jon Jones reacts to Dana White interview. Following this week's episode of Dana White's Contender Series, White spoke with media members to discuss the second episode of the hit series. During the 20-minute scrum, White also spoke about a number of hot topics in MMA, including Jon Jones' recent series of posts surrounding his future and a potential fight with Tom Aspinall. Jones wrote that at 37 years old, his job is to finish his career with a bang before joining other sporting legends like Tom Brady and Floyd Mayweather in retirement, making it sound as though he has no plans of entertaining a title unification bout with Tom Aspinall should he get past and defeat Stipe Miocic. While speaking to media members, White reacted to the comments, sharing his thoughts on the situation and Jones's posts.
Jon is one of those, challenging guys to deal with. And I think that, he's talking about retiring, but will he, if the Aspinall thing is really flying out there? I personally think Jon challenges himself and takes the fight. And I think he does it.
Jones was quick to respond on social media, writing, "Man, I appreciate the boss and the comments he made at last night's press conference. Sounds like I have some massive options on the table, an athlete's dream. Right now, I need to get back to focusing on the task at hand. Despite what some of the casuals think, Stipe is really no joke. It's crazy that we live in a world where you can go from the best heavyweight ever to washed up after a bad performance. The reality is, Francis would have knocked out 98% of people on the planet that night. But somehow Stipe is washed up? Stipe not competing in so long tells me that he's had plenty of time to heal and rebuild. Let me get back to focusing on the actual task at hand. That's what got me this far, my focus, and do what others."
So that's exactly what I'm saying right there. Jon Jones doesn't want any part of Tom Aspinall. He has never once talked about if this happens or that happens or this scenario, I will fight Tom Aspinall. He doesn't want it. Jon Jones maybe did a while ago, but where he's at in his life, let me see if I have a screenshot of this tweet too, like where he's talking about, I'm 37 years old now. I've kicked everyone's ass. My job is to finish strong and make an amazing movie. Go join Tom Brady, Floyd Mayweather, and all the other retired badasses. So, Jon Jones does not want to have this huge, crazy big challenge. He wants to have a nice, fluffy fight so he can win undefeated and have that perfect record, because that one loss does not count because of the elbow. And with me, Stipe, Jon Jones, he has not had time to rebuild and get better. He's had time to have ring rust and be inactive. That is like, think about the Dana White Contender Series, what was his name? Finney, who was the D1 football player, and he's like the, he picks guys up and he was slamming them down, and he freaking, what did Dana White tell him? He said he did not like his inactivity, go have 3 or more fights, then come back next year on the Contender Series because he didn't offer him a contract. If you're not fighting, you get ring rust. I think Stipe should have a touch-up fight and then come to fight Jon Jones. But that's just my opinion on it. Jon Jones will never fight Tom Aspinall unless for some reason Stipe really, really is injured, because it's weird. Jon Jones isn't like listening to any of the criticism online because everyone is saying, fight Stipe, you're scared of Stipe, and it's weird. For the first time ever, Jon Jones kind of isn't like feeding in like to the peer pressure of wanting to be the most badass person on the planet, which he is one of the most badass persons on the planet. But to me, the most badass person on the planet is the most dangerous man alive currently, which is going to be the most dangerous man in the heavyweight division, which is right now Tom Aspinall. And my thing is too, if Jon Jones is saying, hey, when he fights Stipe, that's it, why is it even for the undisputed championship then? That doesn't even make any sense. He needs, drop my mic, he needs to relinquish that belt, give it to Aspinall, let Aspinall fight again for it, and then they can go ahead, whenever he defends his interim, that can actually be for the undisputed. Because if Jon Jones is just doing this as a legacy, kind of like a, for his own little life movie. It should not be for the undisputed. Leaving it there, guys. If you like that I gave you the whole story in one spot, you didn't have to go anywhere, give me a subscribe. It really helps. I posted about that Amin Khalif boxer a while ago, maybe like 9 episodes ago, and then an episode about Joe Rogan going off on Donald Trump. All of a sudden, YouTube made my views go from like 2,000 down to 0. So run out my past couple of videos. It's a great catalog. With that, thank you so much for all the support. I'm out. Love y'all. Peace.